Hey, Cobras, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys here, and I hope you guys are doing well. The Charlton or whatever it's called, automatic rifle, the ultimate kind of unlock for the Fire November event, the final thing. There's not really anything else, just silver orders and stuff. So if you've got this, you're pretty much done unless you're looking for those silver orders, which, to be honest, you might be. They do come with large backpacks, of course, the gun itself, an explosion pack, and then 3 med kits. I went ahead and swapped out the med kits for some large ammo bags. I just realized in Tunisia, they're called the UK Thompson pouches. I don't know why that is, but these are just large ammo bags. I don't know why they're called something different. Taking a look here at perks, these are actually the guys. You get 5 retraining points. You get some weapon aim speed, which is nice. Big vitality bonus, so you get the 16 cost vitality upgrade. Change speed pose, which is good. Changing post speed, I guess is actually how I should say that. Med pack use speed, which is good, and firearm reload speed, which is also fantastic because of how long this gun takes to reload. 4.7 seconds takes a long time. And other than that, it's pretty standard things and standard stats. 360 to 430 shots per minute is pretty on the low side. It's about the BAR, or at least it feels like the BAR with the slow fire mode, the 19A2. So, pretty low fire rate overall, but I think that works to its advantage. This gun really feels like a BAR overall. And just to show this off as well, like I said, I gave large ammo bags, and then I did upgrade 2 of these guys just to see how they would work and how it would feel with the reduced vertical recoil while standing. And I gotta say, it is a lot better. It does feel really, really good when you have this firearm recoil reduction. So I recommend you guys do that. If you like the gun and you guys want to use this gun a little bit more, then go ahead and burn the 54 bronze orders, which is a lot. It really is a lot, to go ahead and pick that up. Not really much else to change. I did change my medkit use speed to weapon aim speed, at least on my first guy here. That's kind of a personal thing, personal preference. You guys do you. But let's jump in game. Let's talk a little bit more about this gun. So the first thing that I noticed about this gun is, like I said, it feels like a BAR. It struggles at longer ranges, right? It has a pretty low rate of fire, and I'm talking about the A2 and firing in its slow mode. The standard BAR fires pretty quickly. But it feels a lot like a BAR2 fired in the slow mode, where, even though its fire rate is controllable at range and you can keep your sight on enemies, its dispersion is just so rough that it makes it very hard to get kills at those medium and longer ranges, which in Tunisia, I mean, that's the campaign, right? The campaign is all medium and long range. And when you combine, high recoil along with that dispersion, it can be really, really rough to get those kills at long range. So when you're using this weapon, guys, I really recommend that you play more aggressively. I think people are going to find a lot more success using this weapon aggressively, the way that you would a BAR, as opposed to the way that you would like a Bren gun or an MG34 or something like that, right? It's not really a defensive weapon, it feels like to me. It feels like something that you want to be pushing into a building with weapon aim speed and then mowing someone down. And it makes sense, right? Because the class and the squad comes with vitality to cross open areas, take a bolt action shot, something like that. And then also comes with weapon aim speed to be able to aim down your sights faster, because it is an MG. It does take a little bit to aim down your sights. So you can quickly aim down your sights and get a quick shot on someone in a building. And you can very quickly clear out a room with this gun, because, it fires fast enough to just clear a bunch of enemies out, but it's not so fast that it's uncontrollable or anything like that. And then if you're at close range, the dispersion is not nearly as big of a deal. So again, really recommend using this weapon aggressively, not defensively. Much better to be attacking with this thing rather than defending. And I like that a lot. I do, because, the Bren gun is already such a fantastic defensive weapon. The Bren gun is a laser at range. And this weapon really doesn't displace the Bren gun. It just gives an alternative to the Bren gun, which I really, really enjoy. I'm glad that there's an alternative to the Bren gun, rather than just being, oh, this gun is just better than the Bren gun, so we're just going to never use the Bren gun ever again, right? So I enjoy that about the Charlton. I think it's a fantastic gun. Talking a little bit about some of its downsides. I mentioned the recoil, I mentioned the dispersion. Reload speed is another pretty big downside, but the way that you can kind of mitigate this is do not empty the magazine. So if you empty the magazine, you're going to have a really long reload time, because what it feels like, at least to me, is that extra animation where you have to pull the bolt back. That seems like it is the longest part of the reload. And so if you don't empty the magazine and you're reloading with like, 5 or less shots left, then you don't have to pull the bolt back. You won't have those extra couple seconds of the reload animation, and you will you'll be a lot better off, and you'll be able to reload your gun a lot faster, and it won't feel that bad. It'll feel like a BAR. But if you've got the bonus reload speed, then it's not too big of a deal. If you decide not to go for the vertical recoil by spending all those bronze orders, I don't blame you. And you just keep that what is it, 12%, 20% faster reload, something like that. Whatever the faster reload speed perk is, that they already come with. It's good, and it will help you reload the gun a lot faster. So 30 rounds in a magazine, good ammo capacity, at least for what it is, right? It's no MG34 or anything like that. But again, you're using it aggressively. You can reload it pretty quickly if you've got the reload perk, or if you're reloading it with just a couple rounds left. And you can play aggressively with this gun. So overall, guys, I really enjoy this gun. I kind of wish that we got to see more event stuff like this. I love these kinds of guns. I think these are fantastic. I would just like to see stuff like this more in the future, because it feels good to use this gun. It's a good weapon while not being overpowered or being oppressive or, anything like that, right? Like the other event gun was the PPK, I believe, and that was in Berlin, but that was kind of silly because that didn't feel any different, right? Like, why would I use the PPK over something, or maybe it was the PPS? I don't remember, whatever it was. Why would I use that gun instead of using like a PPSH, right? Like, I never use that squad anymore. I never see anyone doing that. Like, this gun, I feel like I would use this gun over a Bren or something like that. So it works really well, and I enjoy it. Overall, I'd give this gun like a, I don't know, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, something like that. It's a great squad. It's a great gun. Rip Axis players. But that's it. That's my review of the gun. I like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the gun. Do you guys like the gun? Do you guys think that it's, do you guys think I'm spot on with my 8 out of 10 or whatever I said? Or do you guys think I'm just totally off base and you hate this gun? You think it sucks and you're mad and you want to just yell at me in the comments? Do so down below. I'd appreciate it, guys. Remember, always like and subscribe as well. And finally, you can always join our community Discord. The link for that is down in the description below, and you can come chat with me, twitch.tv/HeyQuadro. I'd love to have you guys over there. But without anything else, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.